Good morning. I'm gonna do walk pulls with Mr. Marv before getting on. Today is kind of a get her done morning before going to my mom's. My whole family, like Justin and our two boys, we're gonna go help my mom with a project. And I'm gonna start early with her. I'm gonna be there for 1 p.m. and the boys, they're coming after school with Justin. And then actually, Jaden has to get registered for driver's ed, which is really exciting. Did you knock that? Oh no, you're good. Yeah, so busy day, but definitely wanted to get these rides in this morning, so I definitely started early. I dropped Jaden off at Jazz Band, and then, come on, Mr. Murphy. Just immediately kind of came out to work with Marv's. These walk pulls are incredible. I wish I would have gotten them in our program sooner. Did you knock that one? Oh, he did knock one down. All right, so these walk pulls are absolutely incredible. They make the horse really kind of work that hind end before you get on, so it like loosens up their back. And I think I'm gonna leave them up in our arena often. I think this is gonna be like one of my go-to exercises, because I'll just do this a couple of times depending on the horse's fitness, how many times they go through before we get on. Marvy, let me flip. There's Mr. Marv. he definitely thinks he should be outside with his buddies. Yeah, so my plan is to ride Marvin, ride Compass, and then do a walk ride on Hammy and wrap his leg, and then head off to my mom's. I don't know if I can get all of that done by noon, but we'll see. That's the goal anyway. This is Marv. And the difference between yesterday's ride and today's ride, I can't even tell you. Yesterday's ride was here, and today's ride was way up here. It's like even off the camera, it was so high up. And the only difference, I kid you not, was these walk poles. Before I got on, I hand walked him through these walk poles probably about 15 times. So one of those poles is a little bit higher than the other ones, so he had to really step up for that one. And then there's like a ground pole before you start, 4 raised walk poles and another ground pole. And I can't even tell you the biggest change in that ride. He was so stiff and locked up in his hips. That was the cheapest chiropractic adjustment I could have given him ever. I'm so unbelievably happy with, I can't believe the difference. All I did was walk through those walk poles. So I'm gonna keep doing that this week and see if it just continues to make a difference, but it totally unlocked his shoulders and his hips. I'm thrilled. Let me show you how to set up these poles because it's super simple. I'm gonna measure the distance on this side, and it's 3 of my boot steps. 1, 2, 3. And then I do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. And that way you know that the distance is the same on the left and the right all the way through this exercise. You'll notice that one pole is raised. It's just because we're using different standards, but I actually really like it because that one pole they really have to step over, and then the other ones, they're just a bit lower to the ground. If your horse is new to this exercise, you can also set it up like this, where it's raised on one side and then it alternates from pole to pole, so it just makes it a little easier on them. You can also play with these distances for the size of horse that you're walking through here. For most of the horses that I've walked through here, they're about 16.1 or 16.2 hands, and so I like to use 3 of my steps. I think my boot size is a size 9, but if I was doing maybe a smaller horse, maybe I would just tighten up the distance. I think it just depends on the size of horse and what they're most comfortable with for what distance I would use for that horse. So that's it for today. I rode 3 horses. I had time to take care of Hammy, like cold hose as well as wrap. It's only 11:25, so I think what I learned is when you don't see something shiny or get distracted by a million facility things, it is possible to ride a number of horses in the morning. I think I did start at 7:30 in the morning though, so yeah, I actually very much enjoyed that, and I think I'm going to keep that up, riding first thing in the morning, and then have maybe afternoons to do whatever. I don't know. I'm going to play around with this schedule and see if it works for me or if it doesn't. All right, I'm off to go see my mom, and I will see you guys later.